Libra, 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 tax season, taxi, Jula taxi, something to do with Cancerian maybe, or a taxi company, or you need to pay your tax, or you run a taxi company, or, which I mean, a car taxi company, or where it's to do with a tax company that does tax, income tax. I'm hearing in comes the tax, here comes the tax man. Someone's also very tactless, it's like that, I don't care, I've got to pay my tax. So it's like that. We don't really care. We just got to get through this workload. Is what I'm hearing. Like, I'm just interested in work. That's all I'm bothered about. Is work, 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 work. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn somewhere. Okay, but I'm hearing like just work, 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 tax work, taxing work. So it's either taxi work, or you're looking to hire someone to drive something, or it's taxing the fact that it's very draining. Basically, working. Is what I'm hearing, because it's like constant work. It's like a 12-hour shift. So you could be dealing with a Pisces somewhere within that, because I'm picking up 12. Okay, so I'm picking up a hangman. So I'm picking up, look, hangman, Hannah, the name Hannah. I'm picking up Hannah. Some of you have to pick up somebody called Hannah, the name Hannah. Hannah. It's like, listen, Hannah, are you on, are you on the tannoy? Hello, bing bong, hello, this is Hannah speaking. So you might be on the phone or the blower, or you work in a shop, and then all of a sudden it comes through, bing bong, hello, can you please go down to aisle number 4? And I don't know, someone working in a shop or a mall or something like that, okay? Or someone that has moles, okay, because I keep hearing Emily, Emma, or moles, someone that has moles, okay, physical moles. But I'm hearing, though, that something to do with around, but tax season, or something that's very taxing also for you, kind of like very draining. Well, that's being a feminine energy. That's also work. So it feels like that it's very taxing, it's very draining, okay, and there's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of paperwork to get through, or there's a lot of hours to get through. Because I'm definitely picking up like a 12-hour shift, or a Piscean. But I'm picking up like 9 to 5. Dolly, or Parton, or Parsons, the name Parsons. Natalie Parsons. I've picked that up for a while, for quite a few. Someone's like a pickup service. I mean, this is either a hooker or like someone just picks people up quite a lot. It's like I'm going from town to town. But I'm also hearing handyman, or Andy man, or Pam, or handyman, Pam and Andy. Man, these are names. Are these people that you're picking up on your way, or what? Pam and Andy. Like, I got to pick up Pam, I got to pick up Andy, I got to pack my thermos, something to do with around Virgo also, with a thermostat. So what is this? Is this people that, like, you need your thermostat checking on your heating system or something, and a thermostat? I'm picking up some people that work in a shop, and they are what do they call that when people go around and they put a thermostat in food in order to see whether it's at the right temperature? She's in with Sagittarius for a lot of you, and you're like, thermostat. Like, so this might be something to do with a company of a car, or a Cancerian and a car, and it's something to do with thermostat, or thermals. Like, so, okay, so they're saying that the weather is going to be extremely cold. So you might need your thermals on, okay? Thermals. The firm. So it's a firm, it's a company. Man, I've had this for a long time, right? Where we had policy and everything else. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that, Libra. I don't have a lot again. See, Libra is the only one that really struggles in getting any kind of views or anything. So I don't know whether Libra doesn't like my channel, or whether Libra doesn't like the channeling, or whether Libra just doesn't follow it. And I'm hearing, well, Libra pretty much just does whatever I want. It does what it says on the tin. I'm a Libra. That's it, bruv. So it's like, look, this is it. Take it or leave it. This is my final offer. This is my offer. You either take it or you leave it. It's up to you, boo. But it doesn't matter what you do, okay? But it's up to you, right? So do you want a job or don't you? Right? And if you got a job and you're going, then you're going through all of that. You can be doing a 12-hour shift. So, so shift work. I'm hearing shift work. I'm also hearing shift out road. Someone from up north. They talk like that from down here. Well, I'm down. North is up. But up there, they talk like that. Shift out road, look. You're right there, love. Shift out road. Something to do with roads. Rhodes Island. or Rhodes piano, but it's going to be a rough road, whichever way. It's like bumpy roads, bumpy roads, bumpy road. Oh, fucking hell. We'll leave that one, Libra. So let's have a look at your tarot. A bumpy road. They're saying bumps, bumps, bumps. Giving someone the bumps. I mean, is this a birthday party or something? Don't know. The bumps. God, really? Does everybody still give people bumps? Mumps. Oh, okay. I'm picking up that somebody might be getting mumps. So, like, I used to have it like when you was a kid, right? Mumps. It's like they'd say, okay, let's send all the kids around there in order to get this disease so everybody catches it. So some sort of disease centre, or like people that do the COVID thing, or people that get mumps and what else do they call it? Mumps and I forget. I don't know. I mean, what do you call it over there? Cooties, is it? But like, because if you don't get it later on, you get shingles, right? You get shingles later if you don't have it when you're a child, right? So that kind of thing, right? But I'm hearing mumps. Mumford and Sons, also Mumford and my son. So you're a Libra that has a son that's called Muns, right? I'm hearing Muns, the name Muns. Unless you're just a person that's called something Muns. Okay, Muns. Buns, also. Some of you are cooking. Buns. You're on the bakery. This is someone that runs the bakery. And it's like buns, like baking bread and buns, because I keep hearing bread and baker's man. So the name baker or a bun maker. I make buns for a living. I put like flour, yeast, okay, and make buns. Or if you don't make them, you're on a bread counter that sell or the name Sal. But like that sells buns, because you keep saying sells buns. Sal's buns. Sal's buns. Come and have a look at Sal's buns. So Sal's buns. So this is like a bun factory or a bum factory, whichever way it is. This person or yourselves could be in the same sex relationship. But I'm hearing Sal's buns, Sal's bums. Bums. Bums and tums. So this someone's working out. Eat my buns, look at my pums and my pecs and my pecker. Have a look at me pecker. Someone keeps showing the name Beck, Bex or Becky or Pecker. Let's have a look at your pecker. Someone keeps coming and showing how big they are, because your pecker is down here, bro. Well, in Britain anyway. So have a look at me pecs. Someone that shows like someone that's got, I don't know, an icon of, I don't know, because I'm picking up someone that's like ripped. So it's like, look at me pecs. Like, I mean, me, I got tits, bruv, and I'm a guy. But like, that's it. Like this, like, right, okay, I want you to lift this weight, and we go like here, here, here. Like this, like going to the gym, right? Or the name Jim, Jelly, and Juice and Justin. But like, yeah, Peck, Sergeant Pecker. Have a look at me Pecker, bruv. Have a look at me Pecker. Have a look at Rebecca. I keep saying, look, have a look at Rebecca. Look, Rebecca, look, Rebecca. Have a look at me buns, Rebecca. That's what I'm hearing. Whoever is this, Rebecca? It's like, well, look. I mean, Rachel or Rebecca. But like, take look, Rebecca, look, quick look. Lucy, look, Lucy. I don't know what that's for, but buns, the name Muns or Buns, right? And they're saying that someone has a bum factory or a sausage factory. It's up to you. But like the sausage party, you definitely got to be dealing with someone that has Capricorn in their chart. Like sausage factory or same-sex relationship. But like, because Capricorn a while ago had sausage factory, right? It was like, oh, sausages everywhere. So it was food, party, like a party, buffet, like little bits and bobs and like all that sort of stuff. Or an actual sausage fest. You know, like Polish. So someone's from Poland. Polish sausage. You ever had a Polish sausage? Listen, you ever had a curly sausage? Curly? Carly. The name Carly or Curly? Curly Carly. Someone's curdling. Curdling or Kirsty? But something is curdling. Some strange reason, bruv, I'm seeing lemon curd. Now, the name Lemon or Rob? Rob Lemon? Robert? Or lemon curd? I mean, what's that? Are you putting lemon curd in sandwiches? Lemon curd. Lemons. See, somebody is stirring someone's custard here, bruv. Someone's stirring someone's curd. Milky Way. So there you go. Somebody's probably looking at astrology and dealing with the Milky Way. Good luck. Do you know why a tree is a tree? And why it points up? And why all branches are doing that? Because the Milky Way. So, I'm hearing there the Milky Way. So, some of you are making lemonade. Lemonade, or the name Adrian, or Adi. But like making lemonade, for someone that said I ain't going to sit here and channel for you. So for Scorpio, yeah, I'm hearing though like, well, lemonade, round the corner's chocolate. So someone's definitely in the same sex relationship. Sorry if you've not seen my channel before, okay, Scorpio. Sorry if you haven't seen my channel before, but again, like, it's just me channeling. I don't have a filter. So if you know about astrology, you'll know that someone that has Aquarius in the 3rd house I don't speak out my ass, speak out my mouth. Right? Sorry if I do. So, you know, I don't hold back. Right? So, I don't tend to people's feelings. I'm sorry, but I'm a Scorpio rising, Scorpio 1st house, Scorpio North Node, Pisces Sun, Scorpio in the 12th. I see the ending. I read it. So this is Eat, Read, Love, bruv. Honestly, innit? Is it? I don't know. You're right. But like, I'm hearing, I read it. Irene. I'm also hearing Irene. Irene. Come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear on Eileen. At this moment, come on, Eileen. Arlene Zaduari. Well, Arlene is a Dexy's Midnight Runner. So someone's a runner here. So a runner, well, you got 7 of Swords. It did come out, right? But a runner. So you got a runner. So you got a punter. So basically, you got a munter or a punter. So a runner here is Dexy's Midnight Runners, right? So it's a runner that pretty much picks up product from someone and they go and deliver it. Now the trouble is with the UK, a runner is somebody that picks up a lot of product that shouldn't be sold, that is selling it here. So you've kind of got this picking up some product on the way. Now whatever this product is, I don't give a shit, right? Because you're going to have different flavours of different people. So somebody that does vaping, I'm hearing flavour. So I'm going to pick up a load of flavours. Flavour, I'm going to pick up a load of flavours and I'm going to sell the product. So these are people that go to cash and carry. Right, so in Britain, if you go to cash and carry, you can buy huge bulk loads of food, right? And then you can come back and either one, have it yourself and it lasts for goddamn ages because it does what it says on the tin. Just a bit like my Patron, right? You get everything in it. So you've kind of got this energy here that seems to be around a runner. So, I mean, do you want a tarot card reading? But... I mean, you've got this energy where it's punting, right? So it's selling, right? So it's all got to go because we're taking it and then selling it. So we're taking it from somewhere, making it into something, and then selling it for more. So when you go at cash and carry, you go there and you get it like at half the price. And then when you go to Z Shop, you then sell it for double the price and make that money from it. Right, so whatever it is that you buy in bulk, and then when it's in bulk, you pretty much then disintegrate it all down and then sell it off Well, it's product, man. It's business. It's a bit like my Patron. But it's business, right? It's business. So you've kind of got this disintegrating businesses or dissolving, right? Solving. Trying to solve something. Solve. Picking up fucking Aladdin for some reason. Aladdin or Ladaho. Or Mexico. Some from Mexico. Or Ladaho. What on earth is a Ladaho? Is it a woman's garment? I don't know. Like, I'm selling garments. Like, would you like a lady's garment? So someone's got to work in a shop or something, bro, and they sell ladies' garments. Oh, listen, you can come and buy ladies' garments. Like, Garment. Or Gav. They're Gavin. Gav. Gav and Stacey. Stephen. Also, Steve. Al. Steve. Al. So you could be my ex-boss that was a Libra that drove a taxi company that has a son called Steve and another son called Al. Steve being a Capricorn, Al being a Cancerian, right? And you run a Capricorn company. Yeah, is that your son? So my son runs the company. What about Al? Al, Steve. Does it go to Al? Does it go to Steve? Does it go to Al? Does it go to Steve? You thinking about retiring yet, Jan? But like Al, Steve, Sal, Steve, Al, Steve, Sal, Steve, Sal, Steve, Sal. Well, like yeah, a cross comparison of Steve, Al, and Sal. Steve, Al, and Sal. Steve, Al, and Sal. Is that? I mean, I don't know, because I can speak in tongues. Steve, Al, and Sal. So is that some sort of foreign language? I don't know. Steve, Al, and Sal. Steve, Al, and Steve, Al. Steve, Al, and Sal. Okay, so they're saying Steve, meaning me, or another one. Al, as in probably Ali's tarot. I don't know what she's got in her chart. And then Sal, as in Sal, eat, read, love. Steve, Al, Sal. That's what they're saying, bruv. I don't blame me. Steve, Al, Sal. So some of you, basically, you're going around like 10 billion different channels, one after the other, not really watching mine. Going to another one, getting that one for free, and then going to another one and getting that one for free, and come back cross-eyed. I'm now bubbled up with confusion. So, unless you need a transfusion, or you're transsexual, or transvestite, who knows? But like, I'm hearing, like I go from one to another, 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 What on earth comes through my head, bruv? I've got no idea. So the name Ed, Edwina, Eddie, Edmonds, someone from Bury St Edmunds, or Holly, Holly Berry, or Holly and Berry. Holly is from Bury. Holly's from Bury. Holly is from Bury St Edmunds, or the name Edmund. Edmonds. I don't know. Fuck, bro. Rick Mail and Adrian Edmondson. So Rick Mail, Drop Dead Fred. So unfortunately that was the prediction that I made of a person that came up. If you haven't met this channel before, I'm sorry, but I also predict death. Sorry, but I don't normally give it out, but sometimes I do. Prince Philip, 4 people in my town through Scorpio Moon, 4 people, someone that was ill. Okay, so you got someone that's ill. I predicted the birth of the father that was a Libra. Camera 1, Camera 2, retina scan, the scam. Watch Angel Radio. If you haven't seen it yet, all music that I channel from music and make my own and video. There are 2, and they're on Angel Radio. It's the only place that I'm going to start to try and build up the other channel now, is just by putting them there. But we'll also post them over on the discussion page if you are interested. But there are messages in that. Some are very slow and then they turn out very dancey. We can all have a dance, right? Right, Rodney. But like, yeah. So what was the main message there? Fuck knows. It's gone. See, where is it? It's gone. What's the? Oh, forget what that joke is now. Someone tells jokes. What is that joke? That's an old one. It's gone. The fastest cake in the world, a scone. It's gone. Or the name Scott. Is it? What's that? I forget. I probably messed that joke right up. But Scott. The name's Scott. Scott. I think Scott Masterson came up before. It's probably got a placement of Scorpio with a person that's called Scott as Scorpio or S. Anybody that is S, like myself, has Scorpio in their chart. This person, Sal, whoever, also Scorpio. Scorpio is what they're saying. Scorpio. So anyway, let's see, Libra. What's been going on? Well, working your pecs and like sorting your buns out and your bum out. Probably, listen, sorry, but I'm picking up that someone that's kind of like practicing squirting or something, I don't know. But like squeezing their bum, like, squeeze the bum, squeeze the juice. Somebody's been juicing. Now, juicing here should hopefully just be within a juicer, right? Splendor. Blended, splendid, blended, splendor. Some of you, like myself, are trying to stop drinking. Stop trying to drink black coffee with really just, which is aspartame. So, yeah, it's not good for you really, but because I'm on the, not Atkins, so I'm picking up Atkins or Rebecca. Rebecca Atkins, you're right. I know you, right? But here, aspartame. The trouble is I'm addicted to aspartame and it really doesn't do my health well. It's better than having sugar, but yeah, aspartame. So Splendor, right? Splendor. Also Brenda. But juicing also is, well, it's drugs in America, right? Isn't it? Is it when someone juices? Oh, okay. Abusing, uses. Oh, man, I could be here for ages, Libra. You're going to get fed up with me, man. Sorry, but when they're here, bruv, listen, this stuff's gold, Libra. Gold, right? It doesn't come from a card. It comes from out of all my planets. They're everywhere. In every possible place and every manner, right? But yeah, I'm hearing something to do with juicing, right? But which is Justin, name Justin, or juicing, which is people that take not warfarin. What is that in order to? Because I'm picking up like, I need to juice and I need to like inject, what do you call it, in my body in order to get bigger muscles and bigger everything, and they juice. They take, what the fuck is that? You came up with that before, right? Steroids. So there's an S for you. So a lot of the S's, apart from me, take me right out of that one. Someone named S, with S, or something like that, whoever you like, I don't give a shit. But someone's using, or juicing, right? Abusing one's body with they're saying antibiotics, but steroid. Antibiotic steroids. Antibiotic steroids, are they called? Oh, fuck if I know, bruv, I've never even seen it. But like, that's what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing an analytic shock also. An epilepsy. Someone that suffers from epilepsy here. Epilepsy. Or there's a reason that somebody takes this medication because of an illness of something like, well, I mean, you don't take medication for epilepsy, right? Oh, of course you do, right? Do you? I don't know. But epilepsy or takes, because they're saying steroids, this person has to take steroids. But you don't have to take steroids unless it's medical. So I'm getting confused with the message. Something around antibiotics. Antibiotics. I have to take antibiotics. Well, if you take too many antibiotics, they're not going to work, right? That's why when they say when you have a cold, is really don't take antibiotics, because that's up to people. I'm not a fucking doctor. But like, well, unless you are, right? Unless you are a doctor. But like, well, you know then, if you're a doctor, right, is the best thing to really not take a lot of is obviously antibiotics, right? So, I don't know, unless someone's in pain and you have to take antibiotics or you've flared up, right? Picking up someone that's swollen, because it's like swelling out. Someone that's more concerned of how they look, pride. I mean, that's typical Libra placement. I mean, Libra, come on, bruv. It is. To me, esoterically, you relate to pride. right? And huge ego, right, of pride, right? Look is everything. Look is everything, because it's my pride. Very prideful, very flirtatious, very want to be seen, right? I have to be seen. Just don't come across as a sociopath, right? That's the only thing you don't want. What's worse than a sociopath? A fucking empath, bruv. Everybody. Oh, I'm an empath. That's the last thing I want. Empaths are batshit crazy people. They're like, oh my God, you trigger me off. Bruv, that's not my problem. That's yours. So then you go, Scorpio, that's not my shit, bruv. That's your shit, right? I don't care whether you get triggered or not. That's up to you. That's your stuff in your life. I don't want to carry that burden, right? Does that seem selfish around a Pisces, fish, or Scorpio? Of course it does, right? But then if everybody teaches you and says to you, look, you need to start putting yourself first, when you do, what do you get? The blame for putting yourself first. So y'all lot that don't ever really put yourself first, you'll wait till you're masculine, right? You get just as much blame from the person. Because when you're a feminine energy, you try to your best in order to get through to someone that you can't, right? Can't get in, you won't let me in, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, blah, blah, blah. Can't get in, can't get up. Look at Zeus, right? So I need to go up here, right, to the star, Aquarius, right? I need to go here to get it. Can't get through, can't get in. After so much crap and turmoil in my life, if I suddenly turned into Batman or Peter Pan, right? So then I look down here and think, what you keep trying to get in for? My feelings are now stable. So I'm going to pay attention to attention seekers. Someone will then blame me for their own stuff. Karma. You never avoid it. It doesn't matter whether it shows up in your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. It does not matter. It's an air of substance. That is, if spirit, if you know too much about your own future or any future, and it doesn't matter whether you're watching or not, it just means that when you know too much about your future and what you think you know, the better the devil you know is the fact that you don't, right? Around a Capricorn energy. Is the fact that what you need to know, you're on a need to know basis, right? So you think, and oh my God, yeah, this is my mother, blah, blah, blah. But then everybody will say, this is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It possibly is, but it means mother. Coral reefs, it gives oxygen to the earth in order for everybody to breathe, right? I need some breathing space, right? I can't breathe, I'm suffocated, right? So you've kind of got, oh, it doesn't matter, I ain't going to go into a lesson. That's probably why nobody ever fucking subscribes when they're Libra. Right, but here is a huge ego clash and has been between you and your mother, right? Now, because of that, that might be where you had kids, or you had quite a lot of kids with an ex at one point, right? Or your father and your mother are possibly not together and they maybe have got divorced or something like that. But here, there is nothing ever really hidden from you, because what is hidden from you is what you think you know about your future. Spirit will just go, okay then, if you think that you're going to avoid your karma, we'll pretty much just throw it in your way of someone else. Which is where we're all soulmates. This is why you can't do a goddamn soulmate reading or a divine feminine or masculine, because it's just going to relate as the same goddamn thing. Whether you did a you versus them, whether you did a feeling. A feeling is literally momentarily. You can't see it. It doesn't hold any substance, right? You can't see it. Feelings get hurt, right? But like, do you know what I'm saying? So your future will change. It will turn up as someone else. You think, oh, okay, I'm going to avoid that person. And then all of a sudden, bam, I run straight into something else and oh shit. I didn't realise that what I was trying to avoid didn't really look where I was going. 7 of Swords. So, anyway. Why? That's probably why I don't get any subscribers for Libra. The Moon. So, will you play out your chart? You play out your chart. But, the Moon, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel as if I can't breathe. Right, there's answers to my question, and it's okay. So a lot of you, when somebody gives you a question, you don't reply with basically another question. Right? So it's kind of like they send you a message, right, but you don't reply. Now, if you do, you lie. They're saying someone lies. They reply. It's Elijah, Tyler, but they lie, right? So you've kind of got this energy here of where they may lie to oneself or their mother. Right, that's what I'm picking up. I have to lie to my mother. Why is that? Maybe because you have a very strong karmic connection with Zed mother. Right. But your friends also, through the moon, would be seeing a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If you haven't got a friend and you know one, they're seeing a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And their mother would be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe. Okay. What's been going on with Libra? Fish in a cup. A mum. If not, a sister. If not, a brother. Here. But I am a mother. I'm a mum. Comfortably mum. Pink Floyd. I'm just a comfortable mum. That's all. I'm looking to be partnered up with somebody. Or I am. Okay. My son or my daughter has just left as a male energy. Just gone back to their mum. So if you've got an ex and you have children with your ex, or you're not living with your ex, your child has possibly gone this way, but has now just turned back up with you. Because if you've got an ex and they went off to see their father, they're now back here to see the mother. Here, right? So we are off to, I forget the name, Rotterdam, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, but off to, I forget the name of the song now. We're after Button Moon, we've followed Mr. Spoon, Button Moon, Button Moon. Does anybody remember that from Britain? Mr. Spoon? Oh dear, somebody missed their spoon. Oh, is somebody cooking up? Somebody cooking up on a spoon? That's what I'm hearing. A cooking up on a spoon. And it took me to Button Moon, I bet it did. Somebody is injecting something. Whichever way you look at it here, I'm picking up signs of injections. Okay. This could even be people that work for the NHS and you're going for your, like I did, right? It's up to you whether you believe it or not. I don't care what you do. But a jab. Now the name Abby, Abigail, or jab. Ab, or picks a scab. Has scabs. Scabs? Chappers. Chapman. Chapman? Kelly? Or Chapman? Steve Chapman, Chapman. But we're off to see, because like I've been to see my dad. I really keep picking that up. Like I've been to see my dad, and now I'm going to go back to my mum. Here. So, or you're not speaking to your dad at all, and you're speaking to your mum, and it is something to do with your dad. Which means that I don't want anything to do with my dad, because this is a page, means I'm not speaking to my father. Right, so for some of you out there, your child has either one just visited, if they haven't, there's an energy here where you feel that the mother is interfering with their ex-relationship because the mother will not let this child see the father. If that isn't, don't take my word for fact, because I am hearing from here, I don't want to speak to my father. I don't want to speak to my father. I don't want to go and see my father. You see, a child will always have a codependent thing with a mum, right? Regardless of what you do, right? And if the mother isn't present, the child wants to go and see the mother, right? It does here. So whichever way you look at it, there's either a message of a child that's just come back from an ex, or there's a message here of I don't want to see my dad, because you'll know that if that's happening, right? Or because some of you might be like, yeah, it's that bitch, right? It's that bitch that won't let me see my children and my kids. That's your karma there, right? So I say to everybody, never get married and never have children, right? It's up to you whether you do or whether you don't, but I guarantee you, or then Gary or Tina, okay? But there's a strange situation here. Why people find it necessary to move in with a person in relationships, I've got no idea. And why people find it very necessary to get married, I have no idea. Why is that? Because it makes it extremely difficult. If any of you, word of advice here, any of you ever get married, make sure you don't have a joint bank account, that you keep a separate bank account. Right? Always. But my advice is that to keep a relationship ticking, and you still have your complications even if you don't, I guarantee you that one, is to not live together, right? Is to date, right? Is just to date, is to not live together. Because I'm picking up the name Heather, but is to not live together. Again, you don't have to. You don't have to do what I say. Depends on how you see relationships. What's been going on with Libra, Zebra, Deborah, Zebra. You right, Deb? Yeah, but making an offer. See, this is like, I want to talk to my child, or I want to talk to my friend. I have to stick with the simplicity of the message, because it's all I'm really getting, is that I want to talk to my child. You know, I want to see my child, but my child runs off. It doesn't want to speak to me. I say it because it's, you know, it's a soul to me. Sorry, but again, you know, Stephen King, right? But it runs off. Stephen runs off. Stephen goes back. Oh man, I can hear my mother physically talking about me. That's the truth. Man, you want to be psychic. When you know, you know. Yeah, my son won't talk to me. Oh. That's firmly karma there for you, right? Try being a Piscean. But yeah, my son won't talk to me. Yeah. Let's find out what the moon is for. I'm picking this up being a big Scorpio placement, this moon. Here. It's actually a 9 in my book, because it's a Virgo Pisces, but it's more Virgo energy, because it's out there, man. I can't see my way through it. Right? It's Virgo. It's just the book, man. It just says, well, it says Pisces. Pisces is a 3. The moon. Sex. Just add sex. Oh, okay. I hope nobody did. And in the old incest, really, or the incense. Sensimilia. Sense. Odors. Someone's just had sex with a person here. Well, there's an opportunity. What's this page? I can't pick up a storyline. Virgo. There you go. There's 9. 9 and 9, man. Oh, you've got to watch the extended readings, because woo, if you're dealing with a Gemini. Ooh. Yes, I have a Gemini moon. Ooh. Oh, we're off the button moon. But here, yeah, there's a friend, a sibling. So your friend, like I said, your friend could have Virgo, could be seeing a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Your friend. Right, there's like feeling depressed, feeling down because my child's not talking to me. There's feeling depressed, there's feeling down because my partner won't talk to me here, right? So it's a chasing energy. Virgo is a 9, chasing a 9. So you could have a life path 9, you could have big energies of Virgo here, but like chasing, it doesn't matter whether 7 is here or not. It's chasing, right? It's a low vibration that enters the moon. Right, into the twilight zone, right? So I can't see myself living without you. I can't cope without you, right? Which is where if someone lost a mother or they lost one of the siblings, I can't cope without you here, right? I can't cope with my husband being away all of the time. I can't cope with not being able to get through to your amount of love that I want for you because of the things that I don't know. I feel it. Listen to Angel Radio of what I made, okay? 2 of them, it's in there, right? But the feeling that I have, I'm lost without you, right? I can't live without you, right? Which is like kids, children. I can't bear not speaking to you. I can't bear not knowing what is going on with you. I can't bear not knowing whether you were cheating or not, right? But whichever way it is, I can't bear to live without you not speaking. I want to talk with you day and night. You're going to smother someone to death, especially a Libra. So if this is a cross-watcher, and this is your partner, okay, focusing that much on here, and you're a Libra mother, right, and you're really not that interested that much in a relationship, but this person here is the chaser, here. Because it's, whichever way it is, you're smothering, you're smoulding the energy, right? You're pretty much smudging, right? but you're probably like, oh my god, I'm going to have to smudge everything and get all my toxins and everything. Pff, bro, I have never done any of that rubbish my whole life, and I'm still doing my job. Right, it's just written in my chart. But people believe in whatever they want. But then people resort to, okay, I need to take on a daily program of meditation in order to bring my twin flame closer. Don't work. I need to buy all of this stuff in order to be able to get it so it helps me spiritually. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. I've tried it. I've done it. For how long have I been waking up? 12 years probably. Right? None of that stuff works. It doesn't. You can't avoid your karma. It doesn't matter what you do, what you buy. It's for prosthetics. Prosthetic limbs I'm picking up. Jesus. But like prosthetics, right? It's just glitter and gold. It makes money. But it doesn't stop your karma. There is nothing that you can do for that unless you're goddamn Aladdin and that you have a pair of scissors that can cut the... It doesn't work. It doesn't work, right? Voodoo, magic, doesn't work. People will lose their mind over it. Right? After that is an awakening. It's grabbing hold of anything within an ego, right? Trust me, the first thing through an argument is that the person will grab hold of anything that they can. Oh, I'm being triggered. You remind me of my father, my husband, my ex-husband, my child, the person that shouted at me, the person that screamed at me. You remind me of those. Why is that? Because your defences are up. So the first thing a human does is, what the fuck am I going to do to get out of this? I have to fight. So I have to add more on to the fear to make it more out of what it was, out of energies that have been coming up through a minor arcana. Right? But everybody will blame something else from their past of a trigger because I can't seem to get you. I can't seem to get through to you. I don't understand you here, right? So when you get that energy, you get fight or flight responses. So when you pretty much piss on fire, what happens? You put it out, right? So you feel as if you've been let down. So this person or you both feel as if you let each other down all the time. Okay, like a deflated tyre, right? But yeah, the first thing that a human being will do is say that they're being triggered off by their ex. And that's the worst thing you can ever do. Because when you talk via an argument, if you're in a relationship, this is a word of advice to live by, a Piscean with Scorpio and Cancer, or God knows what else, right? In my chart, is that when you're arguing and you're in a relationship, right, here, and you've argued here, and there's a wall up and there's a barrier, right, and you're coming at each other hammer and tong, right? When you do that, if you're in a relationship, someone's condition will see it that we can't have a break because we're in a relationship. We're supposed to be with each other every day. We're supposed to speak to each other every day. You're supposed to let me know where you are and what time you're coming home for tea and for dinner and all of that. Definitely in a marriage, but even in a relationship, we're supposed to talk to each other 24/7. We're supposed to keep an eye on each other. We're supposed to look after each other. We're supposed to be loyal to one another. We're supposed to have children together. We're supposed to have a mortgage together. We're supposed to have all of this stuff together, right? When you're in a circumstance of that, you can't suddenly just say, you know what, I don't want to deal with you right now because you're fucking aggressive. I need to leave. Oh, well, where do you think you're going, young man? Because you're not leaving the relationship. You're supposed to be loyal. I am. I just don't want to argue about it. Oh, you don't never want to contact your feelings, do you? You never really want to look at me when I've got something to tell you. Of course I don't, because what are you doing? Who you can? Pushing me out. You're pushing me away. Yeah, you are pushing me away. You're not paying me any... So when you say that you want a break, right, and that you just want a breather, I can't breathe, I want a breather. If you're in a strong relationship, one of these people ain't going to see it that way. Right? They won't see it that way because you're not supposed to argue. And when you do, you just get a bipolar energy, or a polar within your chart. The opposition. Why won't you pay attention to me? Why are you going in the opposite direction? Two magnets can't seem to connect. Can't seem to get through. Right? Does it make sense? Or is it the sense that makes none? Right? Is it religion? Right? It doesn't make any sense. It's written in a book. Right? I tell you what does make sense to me. I don't look at Google. Right? My information comes from the Akashic records, from the book of knowledge. Right, the book of hidden book of knowledge is designated within me of where I get my info from. It's what I channel now. Eventually, I'll be like, aha, bam, the last piece of the puzzle came through, bam. Channeling, dead people, God knows what else. Also, book of knowledge, also advice. Right. Whether you believe it or not, it's up to you. Right. I can't really give you much more because it's a very confused energy. It's smothering. Right. You're smothering this person to death. Right. With your energy. It's too much. Right. Too much. So you probably said too little, too late. Right. Or too much, too soon. It's up to you what you did. But if you said too much, too soon, you didn't have any patience. You didn't have Sagittarius. Right. You didn't have any patience. Steamed right in. Try to ask. Well, that's what I'm picking up anyway here. May not be. Right. May not be. Be what may, right? Be what may. But I'm hearing that this person here offered this to the moon. They offered this to the moon, right? Here. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But this bit is just for entertainment purposes. If you want me to get serious with your actual reading, we're going to start to look at your 7th until the 14th Libra, but you only get that on Patreon. Okay, this is really just to build up subscriptions and everything else, and then go over to Patreon in order to be able to live, breathe, chit, and all that sort of stuff. Right, so the general protocol of life. So if you want it, you can find the video below that explains everything about Patreon. If you know, then you're already over there. Thank you so much. Okay, but if you want to join, you can watch the video and then click the link below in order to be able to perhaps join. Okay, if not, any like, share, comment, subscription, all that sort of stuff will really help out the channel. Thank you so much. Okay, Libra. But don't forget, if you're over there, it does everything that it says on the tin. So you got monthly, weekly, a monthly, and then a monthly before the next month end. Okay, so that's what you get. Okay, so if you want to join, you can find the link below. Thanks very much, Libra. See you soon.